Hello everybody, Master Gable here from Charleston Taekwondo Somerville. And today we're going to be going over Little Tiger's Blue Stripe curriculum. We have several different color tips and we want to make sure that we understand how to get each of them. Our yellow tip will be for foot-to-foot side kick. Our black tip will be for a hammer fist breaking a Taekwondo board. Our green tip will be our physical exercise, ideally to be able to do squats, sit-ups, and push-up plank. Our red tip will be for our Korean terminology, being able to say ready in Korean. Our blue tip is our concentration tip, being able to stand still for at least 1 minute. And then our white tip will be able to follow the directions of the teacher and work on a choreographed pattern of steps and punches. Let's work on them and let's see how we can do them. Alrighty, let's get to it. The first thing we're going to be practicing is our foot-to-foot side kick for our yellow tip. We go to attention stance, Churiya, and Kyungye, yes I can. And then we step back with our loud yell when we make our kicking stance. Aya! I'm going to switch feet so you guys can see a little bit easier. We have 3 steps to being able to do a good foot-to-foot side kick. Touch our back leg to our front leg. Tuck up our front leg to our chest, and then using the heel of our foot, pushing out forward from our body. So everything is going to be in a sideways motion or a continuing motion. For the little tigers, we like to use the count 1, 2, 3, and we like to remind them that they're trying to step on the air so that they're using the heel of the foot. So again, for foot-to-foot side kick, 1, 2, heel of the foot, push out. 3, and then reset afterwards. For our black tip, we're going to be working on hammer fist still. They've been doing this one for a little while, so most of them should have a good handle on it. They make their hand into a tight fist, and then they take the squishy part and they put it onto the target. They pick their hand up, and then they bring it down slow motion for 1. They pick it up. They bring it down slow motion for 2. On number 3, they yell to say they're ready. Aya! And then they swing their hand as far down, ha! as they can. Then afterwards, going to their attention stance and big bow. Yes, I can. For our green tip, we're going to be working on our physical exercises that we do in class. Ideally, we want them to be able to do a squat where their hands are up. They sit back like they're in a chair, and then they come back up afterwards. We like them to be able to do a sit-up where their knees are up, their hands are above their head, and they're trying to bring their elbows up to touch their knees, and then going back down afterwards. And finally, we like them to be able to do a push-up plank. They lay on their tummy, they put their hands next to their arms, they put their toes into the mat, they lift up their upper body, then lift up their lower body, and try to hold it there without wiggling and moving around. For our red tip, we're practicing saying the word ready in Korean, which is junbi. Junbi. For our blue tip, we're working on standing at attention stance without wiggling, without moving for 1 minute. And finally, for our white tip, we're going to be practicing following the directions of the teacher, trying to do 12 steps in a choreographed pattern. This is what it'll look like. From their attention, they bow, yes I can. They make their ready stance by stepping, lifting, and then pushing down. They hug their arm, and they step to one side. Their left side, block it down. For number 2, they step forward and punch. Hugging in their arm, turn around, and block. For 3, step and punch. For 4, hug in, turn and block for 5, step, punch for 6, step, punch for 7, step, punch with aya for number 8. For number 9, their back leg is going to turn behind their body, and they're going to block down. Step forward and punch for 10. Hug it in and turn and block for 11. Step and punch for 12. Afterwards, going to attention with a big bow. Yes, I can. Hope this is helpful for you guys. Practice a lot at home. We look forward to seeing you in classes to see how awesome you guys do with it. Any questions? Always ask the teachers. Have a great day. Bye.